Hey, 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 hey. How are you? Do not weary. Come this way. Come this way. Do not weary. I have everything you need except headphones. Well, I'm wearing the headphones. Never mind. I have everything you need. Come this way. I have. Oh, you know exactly where you are. And the sign told you who I am. So do not weary. Do not weary, traveler from Bizarre World. The one who accidentally passed the Twilight Zone. You hit the fork in the road.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Took the right. And rolled right into the most offensive church. This side of the universe. The party pen. We clap for you. Yeah, we clap for you all the way. So, come this way now that you know where you are and you know who I am, even though you knew both of those things before coming here. I will tell you. I have everything you need for this morning. I have cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chair with your name on it, cat beds, and canine space. So come on in this way. We have a good time. So we left off Moses still refusing the inevitable is giving them mad rules. Well, actually, he's going over their history and then re-going over all the rules because Moses is not ready to spin in a circle and get booped. So he's just saying things, and I'm wondering, is this going day by day or just randomly? But I'm gonna bet he tried to do this all in one day. Because why not spend all day talking? Actually, no, he probably split this up into many days. So, let's continue. So, It says, what's the last thing he said? Your fathers went down to Egypt with 70 people, and now you're a lot of people. Now, chapter 11 says, therefore you shall love the Lord your God and keep his charge, his statutes, his judgments, and his commandments. Hold on one second. What'd you say, Jimmy? Why am I so early? Well, I'm so early because I have to redo last night's video. I said some shit I shouldn't have said, and I deleted it. So now I'm redoing it. And I have to do it in the morning because I have to do it in the morning. So we're here. Now deal with it, Jimmy. Welcome, everybody. Like and subscribe. Okay. His judgments always. Know that today I do not speak with your children who have not known and who have not seen the chastening of the Lord your God, his greatness, his mighty hand, and his outstretched arm. Why does God only have one arm? See, if you can make your God anything you want, why would you make him with one arm? I don't understand. His signs, his acts, which he did in the midst of Egypt, to Pharaoh and all his land, what he did to the army, to their horses, their chariots, how he made the waters of the Red Sea overflow them as they pursued you, and how the Lord has destroyed them to this day. What he did for you in the wilderness until you came to this place. Says, hold on. I did something. Okay. What he did to them as they pursued you, and how the Lord destroyed them, and what he did for you in the wilderness till you came to this place, and what he did to Dathan and Abiram and the sons of Eliab from the tribe of Reuben, how the earth opened its mouth and swallowed up them and all their shit. But your eyes have seen very great acts of the Lord which he did. Therefore, keep every commandment which I command you today, that you may be strong. Go in and possess the land you cross over to possess, and that you may prolong your days in the land which the Lord swore to give your fathers to them and their descendants, a land flowing with water and gasoline. Milk and honey. For the land which you go to possess is not like the land of Egypt from which you came, where you sowed your seed and watered it by foot as a vegetable garden. But the land which you cross over to possess, a land of hills and valleys, which drinks water from the rain of heaven, a land which the Lord your God cares. The eyes of the Lord your God are always on it, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And it shall be that if you earnestly obey my commandments, which I command you today, to give the Lord, no, to love the Lord your God and serve him with all your heart and all your soul, then I will give you rain for your land in its season, the early rain, the latter rain, that you may gather your grain, your new wine, and your oil. And I will send grass in your fields for your livestock, that you may eat and be filled. Take heed to yourselves, lest your heart be deceived, and you turn aside and serve other gods and worship them, lest the Lord's anger be aroused against you. And he shut up the heavens that there is no rain. That's a Blind Melon song. And the land yield no produce. 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 And you perish quickly from the good land God gave you. Therefore, you shall lay up these words of mine in your heart and your soul, and bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your nose, between your eyes, and you shall teach them to your children, speaking of them in your house, when you're walking, when you lie down, when you rise up. Then you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and your gates, that your days and the days of your children may be multiplied. And the land the Lord swore to give you, like the days of heavens above the earth. Okay. For if you carefully keep all these commandments that I command you to do, to love the Lord your God, and walk in all his ways, to hold fast to him, then the Lord will drive out these nations from before you, and you will dispossess greater and mightier nations than yourself. Every place on which the sole of your foot treads shall be yours, from the wilderness and Lebanon, from the river Euphrates, even to the western sea, shall be your territory. No man shall be able to wait. No man will be able to stand against you. God will put the dread and fear of you upon the land, um, upon the land where you tread, just as he said to you. Behold, I set before you today a blessing and a curse. A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God, and the curse if you do not obey the commandments of God, but go a different way than the way I commanded you today, to go after other gods that y'all have not known. Now it shall be when... Hi, Sam, please go away. Sam is not going to go away. That was Samuel L. Katzen, by the way. He's a ladies' cat. Do my girl cats love him? He's Samuel L. Katzen. Okay. Now, it shall be when the Lord has brought you into the land which you go to possess, that you shall put the blessing on Mount Gerizim and the curse on Mount Ebal. They are not on the other side of the Jordan toward the setting of the sun, in the land of the Canaanites, who dwell in the plain, who dwell in the plain opposite Gilgal, beside the terebinth trees of Morah. For you will cross over the Jordan and go to possess the land God gave you, and you will dwell in it, and you will be careful to observe all the statutes and the judgments which I set before you today. Hello, everyone, if there's people here. Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's early in the morning, I know. But I fucked it up and I have to redo it. It is my fault. Okay. Oh man. Okay. These are the statutes and judgments which you shall be careful to observe in the land the Lord, God of your fathers, is giving you. All the days you are on the earth, you shall utterly destroy all the places where the nations which you shall dispossess served other gods on the high mountains and the hills under every green tree. And you shall destroy their altars, break their pillars, burn their wooden images with fire, like crosses. You shall cut down the carved images of their gods and destroy their names from that place. You shall not worship the Lord your God with such things, like crucifixes. But you shall seek the place where the Lord your God chooses out of all your tribes, and there you shall go. There you shall take. Oh my God. I need to smoke a cigarette. I can't breathe. Okay. But you shall seek the place. Okay. There you shall take your burnt offerings, your sacrifices, your tithes, the heave offerings of your hand, your vowed offering, your free will offering, and the firstborn of your animals. And there you shall eat before the Lord your God, and you shall rejoice in all to which you have put in your hand, you and your household, in which the Lord God has blessed you. You shall not at all do as we are doing today. Every man doing whatever is right in his own eyes. No, they don't do that. They don't do what's right in their own eyes. They have rules. Okay. Let me try this again. You shall not at all do as we are doing today. Every man doing whatever is right in his own eyes. For as yet you have not come to rest, and the inheritance which the Lord is giving you. But when you cross the Jordan and dwell, and he gives you rest from all your enemies round about, so that you dwell in safety, then there will be the place where the Lord chooses to make his name. There you will bring all that I command you, your burnt offerings, your sacrifices, your tithes, the heave offerings of your hand. And, man, man, I should have woke up before I did this. But I need to do this. Jasmine! Hi! We got done early this morning. Well, that is amazing. Sweet. Okay. I'm so happy to see you. And I'm sorry about last night, but I'm redoing that video right now. Ugh. But I literally just woke up. I need a cigarette. Uh, is it too early for you to smoke some weed? Is it too early to wake and bake? I'm gonna assume it's not too early to wake and bake. Because I'm waking in Bible. Why not I'm Bible and waking. I can't take life. Okay. Oh, somebody's emailing me. Do I have therapy today? I bet I have therapy today. I should. I should find out. No, no therapy. Jasmine, are you still here? I bet she's restarted. Okay. Aw. Oh, there we go. Good morning. Okay. Okay, every man doing. Okay. When he gives you rest, then you shall bring all I command you. Your burnt offerings, your sacrifices, your tithes. We already read this. Why are we reading it again? Why are we reading it again? This says the same thing, right? You're going to end up going to Jerusalem and taking all this stuff with you. We just read this over here. Okay. But the only difference is, says you got to make sure the Levite in your gate is taken care of, since he has no portion or inheritance with you. Take heed to yourselves that you do not offer your burnt offerings in every place that you see, but in the place which the Lord chooses, in one of your tribes. There you shall offer your burnt offerings, and there you shall do all I command you. However, you may slaughter and eat meat within your gates, whatever your heart desires, according to the blessing of the Lord your God, which he has given you. The unclean and the clean may eat of it, of the gazelle and deer alike. Only you shall not eat the blood. You shall pour it on the earth like water. One for the homies, y'all. You may not eat within your gates the tithe of your grain or your new wine or your oil of the first of your animals, of any of your offerings, which, so pretty much you can't eat your offerings at your house. Your offerings have to be done at the church. that God hasn't built yet, that God won't build until after David. So y'all got a long way to not sacrifice. But they're going to sacrifice anyway. And then it says, take heed to yourselves that you do not forsake the Levite as long as you live in your land. When the Lord your God enlarges your borders as he has promised, and you say, let me eat meat, because you long to eat meat, you may eat as much meat as your heart desires. If the place where the Lord your God chooses to put his name is too far from you, check this out. Then you may slaughter from your herd and your flock, just as I have commanded, and you may eat it within your gate as much as your heart desires. The unclean and clean alike may eat them. Only be sure that you do not eat the blood, for the blood is the life, and you cannot eat the life within the meat. You shall not eat it. You shall pour it out for the homies, y'all. Only the holy things which you have and your vowed offerings, you shall go to the place where God chooses and offer your burnt offering, the meat and the blood on the altar. And you shall eat the meat. Observe and obey all the words which I command you, that it may go well with you. And when the Lord your God cuts off from before you the nations which you go to dispossess, and you dispossess and dwell in their land, take heed that you are not ensnared to follow them after they are destroyed from before you, and that you do not inquire after their gods, saying, how do y'all do this? I mean, we do it a certain way. Do y'all do it a certain way? How do y'all do it? All right, well, that seems good. I'll just add this into my religion, because that's what we've been doing since before time. This looks like it'll fit in with my religion. I'll just add this in here. That's what I'll do. I'll just add it, because it's a good time. Okay. Okay. For every abomination to the Lord, which he hates, they have done to their gods. For they even burn their sons and their daughters in the fire to their gods. Whatever I command you, be careful to observe it. You shall not add to or take away from it. They skipped that part. They skipped that part. Anyway. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching, and I want to tell you have the greatest day ever. It is so important. I love you so much. If you are on the replay crew, let me know and press like and subscribe. Thank you so very much. Jasmine, good morning, my love. I love you.